of qualifying. Honestly, thinking better about it, it could have crashed at much worse time. The formation lap I think is starting right now, so we will have the chance to see how the qualifying ended. And we're starting now. Okay, so Tariels has gone onto pole position, followed by Lucasade, Scuderia Ship, Highscran, Neroni, Femi Trustmaster, Jimmy Pull-Up, Sharashaft Dutch, Northern Canuck, Baba Yaga and Duki Huizer. Okay. So let's see the tires. If the stream, you know guys, I have very much streaming problems. He crashes many times, but if he crashes like one time every 20 minutes, I think he will crash like 2 or 3 more times, and hopefully not in an exciting moment of the race, but you know, life isn't always perfect. So let's see tires. Everyone starting on mediums except Tariels, Femi, Jimmy and Baba Yaga. Tariels is starting on softs, Femi on hard, also Jimmy pull up on hards and Baba Yaga on hards. So Tariels will try to immediately pull away, is the only driver starting on softs of the grid. So we expect him to be faster in this first stage of the race, but then by the end of the stint, Lucasade coming back. Maybe Tariels is going for sure on a 2-stop race. Lucasade maybe on 1. At Monza is really a matter of speed. Yeah, there is strategy, but not much, like in circuit like Paul Ricard, where is nearly all a matter of strategy. Bold move, yeah. Hi Suzuki, by the way, hi. And if Lucasade can keep up on mediums, he's in trouble. Yeah, but let's see. Tariels is taking a gamble. I don't know if this is the right term, I'm not British. Tariels, Lucasade will mostly like go on arts. Tariels will mostly do mediums. The lights are on 3, 4 and 5. And away we go. And great reaction from Tariels, but is good also from Lucasade. They're going 3 wide into first corner. Neroni on the inside, Lucasade right up with the 2, and Tariels cutting the corner and getting immediately a 3-second time penalty. So Neroni right now is in the lead. Lucasade in P2, he hasn't taken any risk. Tariels had, and he have paid for that. Highscran. Then we have Femi Trustmaster and Scuderia Ship. Femi Trustmaster going on the inside and touching Highscran. Will he have got some damage? If yes, then this is a disastrous start for the Red Bull team and also Jimmy Pull Up. He has spun, but Tariels immediately got a 3-second time penalty, but he has soft tires. So let's see what he can do. If he can do a great first stint, then he has still some chance to win this race. So Lucasade, no one is in the DRS zone of no one in the top 4 right now. Scuderia Ship is in the DRS zone of Femi Trustmaster. The Ferrari should be faster in this in these first laps. Then Femi should come back with those hard tires. He's deploying a little bit of battery. Will he go for a launch on the inside? But it's too risky, and he will let that go for now. Ooh, nearly losing it, Femi. Will this get any advantage at the Ferrari? Another moment, Dutch is getting wheel to wheel with Highscran. Slow it down a bit, maybe he had to give the place back. Now Duki User is very close to Dutch. It isn't going on the inside. I think Scuderia Ship tried to move on Femi because the gap went down and up very quickly. The battle is here at the moment, but Lucasade is currently in DRS zone with Neroni. When he will try a move, we will go on that. The top 3 stacking up the rest of the group. Sarasaf very close. And now DRS will be enabled by the start of this lap. Because they get the fastest lap. Now everyone is in the slipstream of everyone at the moment. Scuderia Ship taking all the slipstream. Will he try and move on the inside and is getting this overtake without DRS at the moment. That's good, it means that he has pace and he has got with the pace he has got also the people at the moment. Lucasade is very close now at Neroni to take the lead for now of the race. Tarius is 1.5 seconds, 1.6 seconds up on the Haas driver. He has to gain another 1.4 to get the lead of the race. And now Lucasade has his first DRS use of the race, I think. Half a second, now the gap is 4/10. But we will go into... Oh, Tar Heels has spun! Tar Heels has spun! Tar Heels has lost it! He isn't rejoining the track yet. He will most likely rejoin in last place after being overtaken by Jenny Pull-Up. We have talked earlier how a mistake in this stage of the championship can be crucial. Well, if Lucasade gets a good race today, he can get already one hand on the trophy. He's getting closer on the Haas driver, and now he hasn't he can't take too much of a risk, risks, and this spin also destroys Tar Heels' strategy. What he's gonna do with a penalty and soft tires by starting in last place? The most good tires maybe in P12 right now would be mediums, but he is on softs. So disaster for Tar Heels. As we see Northern Canuck getting closer to Shersoft, getting a bit wide, or maybe that was the racing line, I don't know. Taking the slipstream. Ice Cream getting closer on Northern Canuck. And oh, Dutch into the wall, losing the front wing. He has spun at the same point of Tar Heels at the exit of that corner. I know, because I played the F1 game since the 2017. Is very easy to lose the car in that corner. And now Will Williams played the teamwork for not letting Heiskren go through, and the Dutch is pitting for changing the front wing, and Tar Heels is now one place up at the moment. Let's follow Shaft. Is this gonna be a duel for the Williams? Is this gonna be a team play from the Williams? And oh, he has gone wide, Femi, and now Shaft is even closer. So Heiskern isn't on DRS zone of Shaft. That is good, because if the Red Bull is going to be pressurized by Northern Canuck, and Shaft is gonna get carried by the DRS of Femi Trustmaster, then the two Williams will disappear. Lucasade back on DRS zone of Neroni. Now the only thing I see to take Tar Heels and Dutch back into play is a safety car. Shaft has a look on the inside. Oh, and we lost also Shaft, both Williams at the same time. Wow, both Williams have spun at the same time. That's something that it's mega rare to happen, because I think Cher have spun. Femi have got scared by that spin, trying to avoid the car. He have also spinned. Wow, that's something very rare. Rare, like, I don't know, Lewis being the only driver starting on the grid at the Hungarian Grand Prix of last year. That's incredible. I am sorry for the two Williams, but I gotta admit, what happened is just incredible. So, so we are back on the scrap for the lead. You gotta be very careful at this corner. Six tenths up, Neroni. Will half a second be enough at the beginning of the main straight to get the overtake done on turn 1? He's got the fastest lap, Lucasade. He's gonna try a move now. He's getting closer and closer and closer. Going to the outside, taking the race lead. Leaving Neroni plenty of space and taking definitely the lead of the race. Dacia spun again meanwhile. And now Lucasade and Neroni and all the top 5 is on the same strategy. So this is a race of speed, not anymore of strategy. Neroni is gonna bit wide, losing a bit of time, and Lucasade now has 50 points. Now I don't know how many points there are for Tariels, that is pitting now for hard tires. Will he rejoin ahead of Dutch? I think so, yeah, definitely. I don't know how many points there are for P11, but I think less than 25. Because it could also let Neroni win the race by not attacking him. Oh, Northern. And oh, also the other Red Bull have spun at the same corner, that infamous corner, if this is the right term. And Jimmy pull up, taking over the slipstream of Dookie Hooser. Dookie letting him by, not quite. Using all of his battery, you gotta be brave to try and overtake at that corner, but Jimmy pull up have done it. With those hard tires, those the medium tires of the Dookie Hooser Alpha Tauri starting to fade away. So many drivers losing it today in the first 8 laps already. And we're back at the front. Tariels 42 seconds for the top 10. This is incredible how a driving error can ruin your race. Unless of course they... Oh no, Tariels have regained something with the pit stop, so it's now 11 seconds, but still is pretty much trim. And well, let's see now. Lucasade slowly getting off that DRS zone. Neroni has used almost all of his battery. Lucasade has like 16% more. And we are now with Femi. Everyone except Dutch, I think, have spun on the last sector, and Shaft have done it again. Wow, that's incredible. That's is there a safety car? A virtual safety car, I think. Yeah, virtual safety car. And Shaft is getting a free pit stop without losing any place, I think. Yeah, I think he would have still got that because he is 30 seconds up on high screen, and he has lost the front wing, going on to soft tires, share shaft, and he has lost the place on high screen, and not on tires. Everyone except Dutch have lost the car on the last sector. This is very interesting. I remember saying at the beginning of this commentary, this is an easy track. Gears enabled, virtual safety car off, and away we go. We're restarting the race. Femi and Luki Hooser now scrapping for 7th place. They switched the place a couple of times. We have missed that, but we won't miss the response from Duki. Same tire age, different tires. Mediums for the AlphaTauri of Duki, hards for the Williams of Femi. He's coming back now. Ahead we have also Jimmy Pull-Up taking all the slipstream on Baba Yaga. Let's follow this Italian duel at Italian Grand Prix. Jimmy Pull-Up going on the inside. We try the old switcheroo. Duki isn't trying a move on Femi Toastmaster, not yet. Taking all the slipstream. Oh, Neroni! He have spun. Northern Canuck getting on the podium. This is good for Mercedes, also for the constructors, because both of them are currently on the podium, and Heisken is going into the pits. Just like the Bahrain Grand Prix of Premier Tire, the first ever Grand Prix of this season of Performance Racing League. So much drivers have spun. Jimmy Pull-Up right now going on the inside at that corner that every driver seemed to hate so much today. Trying a very dangerous move on Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga keeping the place. Baba Yaga, oh, he's getting so much closer to Neroni. He has the nearly double of his battery. Is he going to try and overtake here? No. Neroni, he is speeding, and now Baba Yaga is getting closer, but not closer as Femi Trustmaster is getting on him. Great battle. This is the Monza we know, the slipstream Monza, the great battles Monza, that has always spectacle to offer. And this guy in the lead is doing everything perfect right now. Now Tyrrells is still P11 with the penalty. And Shershaft, I think he will be faster than him. Let's see. Oh, again, what a disaster for Williams. Femi lost it again. They haven't memorized this track well, the two Williams drivers. Again, virtual safety car. Virtual safety car again, and box for Scuderia Ship. Will he rejoin ahead of Northern Canuck? Not of Northern Canuck, maybe of Jimmy Pull-Up. And rejoining the truck now. Jimmy Pull-Up is gonna pass him. His teammate is gonna pass him. Duki going into the pits, and Scuderia Ship rejoins in P5, followed by a red flag of high scrum that is currently lapped, I think. Okay, so Mercedes 1-2 at the moment. Scuderia Ship with the virtual safety car that has just ended has got the fresher tires. I think Lucas is still gonna regen ahead. Northern Canuck, is he gonna regen ahead? I think not. But Lucas is currently with a 27 seconds advantage. I think he's definitely gonna regen ahead. Shershaft getting past Dutch. Is Lucasade gonna pit? He's gonna stay out. What about his teammate? They wanna extend the stint maybe to have more tire life later on. Trying to do a 1-2 to get really good points in the constructors. Also Northern Canuck staying out. Jimmy pull up staying out. Baba Yaga staying out. Baba Yaga now with the slipstream. He still isn't getting that place. And oh, Baba Yaga, he have tried a launch up the inside and now getting very close to Jimmy pull up. Neroni have done the fastest lap. Let's ride on board with Baba Yaga. Eight tenths down on Jimmy pull up. That moment of the race now. Except this battle, we have nothing right now on track to see. Baba Yaga gaining 3/10 of a second on this straight, and Lucasade pitting. What about his teammates? Can they try the double stop? Yeah, he's coming in now. Double stop for Mercedes. This could be exceptional in terms of race strategy. Lucasade is already out. Also Northern Canuck pitting now. Jimmy pull up. Is he gonna rejoin ahead of Lucasade? They're very close, but Jimmy pull up rejoins ahead. He still have to pit, obviously. Baba Yaga rejoining side by side. They made contact. He's cutting the corner, not getting any kind of penalties. And now rethinking all the slipstream, but Lucasade have max pressure tires. And now is a Mercedes 1-2 now, considering that nearly everyone hasn't stopped. No, still not a Mercedes 1-2. Studio Ship have 2 lap older tires than Northern Canuck. That will gain some times, but is 9.1 seconds off. So very hard to say that he will get him. So I think Jimmy pull up and Baba Yaga are going to pit now. What is Jimmy pull up gonna do? He's gonna still stay out. Same is for Baba Yaga. What they are trying to do, the two Italian teams, both Alfa Romeo and Ferrari. Baba Yaga still staying on DRS zone of Lucasade. I think he's gonna lose DRS now in the first sector, but great effort by Baba Yaga, keeping DRS for a full lap with 14 lap older tires. And Lucasade is now getting the DRS advantage on Jimmy pull up. Canuck not gaining anything on ship. Can Jimmy pull up, hold Lucasade a bit to let Baba Yaga regain DRS? They are not in the... If there is a safety car now, both Jimmy pull up and Baba Yaga can still be back into play. Taking all the slips in Lucasade. He has not to take risk and very easily get him past. Jimmy pull up that is trying to resist on the outside. And will he now pit or extend even more the stint? There's a look on the inside of Lucasade, knowing that he can't try an overtake right now. Here we are with Neroni, Diffuser and Fanny. Currently on medium tires, so he should be faster. Getting very close to the Alpha Tauri. Meanwhile, Jimmy pull up and Baba Yaga still staying out. They're gonna be the guys with the fresher hard tires on the grid. Fan is very close now. Diffuser. Full battery deployed. Full DRS. Full blast on the main straight. And the Williams have gone up into 7th place. Diffuser trying to react, nearly losing the car. Scuderia ship is on the DRS zone of Baba Yaga. And what happened? I saw a yellow flag. Again a yellow. Oh yeah, it's always Dutch. And now will Baba Yaga do the team play and let his teammate pass? Yeah, because with Jimmy Pulap is going into the pits. Now is Lucas Aid leading the Scuderia ship by 5 seconds. They are going in with medium tires, and now they're gonna definitely be the quickest out there on track. What they can do, Neroni will rejoin behind, I think. So they are not gonna be challenged by the Haas. No one has DRS and no one. That moment definitely of the race right now. The closest battle is Femi and Duki, I think, or Highscreen or Dutch, but considering that Dutch has the penalty, then I'll say Femi and Duki. Now I think that if the positions remain the same today, Dutch has retired meanwhile. If the position remain the same, if the drivers finish where they are now, Lucas is going to have more than 50 points. It's going to be more than 50 points up on Tarils in the driver standings, and Fenton's Master getting a 3-second time penalty. Scuderia ship pitting for medium tires. Oh, he lost the front wing, Scuderia ship. Oh no, very unlucky. And is a Mercedes 1-2 then. Very nice for Mercedes, both for the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors. Golden day till now. So, we were saying if the race standings remain like this, because it is going to be more than 50 points up on Tarils in the driver standings, and he will have his first match points next week in Brazil for winning the title. I think now I have commented with this tire tree. I have commented all the tires this season. Yes, because I remember commenting one time tire 2 at Baku, because I usually comment Premier or Tire 1, but one time I commented Baku Tire 2 this season, and now this is the first time I think that I comment Tire 3, so yeah, I have commented all the tires. Now Tarils with his 3-second time penalty gained after right one corner of this Grand Prix that has gone very bad for him. It could have been a championship leading weekend for Tarils. Now his title chances are pretty low, except if Lucas Aid makes some mistake in Brazil, or now. Tarils taking all the slipstream, getting past Duki, who's there with 5 laps older tires. Tarils, he's still quicker. Lucas Aid, oh, Shaft, he has retired into the pits, so no safety car I guess. Oh yeah, still safety car. There's still a safety car. Has he retired on the main straight or into the pits? I can't understand right now for the minimap, but there is a safety car. We have a safety car. High score. No, he has retired on the main straight. This means safety car. The two Mercedes not pitting. What about Jimmy pull up? What about Jimmy pull up? What can seem to be a good thing for Tars is really not, because now Duke user Scuderia ship and high screen that right now haven't got any penalties are going to repackage with the whole grid, and with his penalties going to be straight up onto P10, straight down onto P10. He's not pitting anyway. Both Mercedes could have double pitted again, but they haven't. Very good strategy today by the Mercedes. And now Jimmy pull-up should be faster. 7 laps remaining. Oh mate. My stomach is hurting a little bit, so I don't know, maybe I have eaten too much at dinner. I love talking about my life in the commentary. I know I should not, but I don't know, it's pretty fun. So with the pain that I have in my stomach right now, I'm gonna try keep commenting these last 7 laps just for you guys. Okay. So still to repackage, we have Tariels that is going now. Duki Huser. Now Duki Huser. Scuderia ship with soft tires. No, with medium tires, sorry, it's Femi with soft tires. So I think safety car is gonna return in at the end of this lap, because Femi and Neroni are just repackaging now. If you wonder why Highscan is right behind Baba Yaga, is because he's lapped. And is currently P10 as the graphics show, is not a bug. No, I think Northern main task is obviously to cover Jimmy pull-up, to cover Lucasade from Jimmy pull-up, that he will be a bit faster and letting his teammates win what could be a crucial race for the championship one. Let's say if Northern keeps if Northern keeps Jimmy pull-up at bay, what Baba Yaga can do. Tariels with 14 lap older tires and a 3-second time penalties, I think is gonna just drop down the whole field. And a safety car is still not coming in. When the safety car comes in, the notification oh no, like not said, safety car is in this lap. The Mercedes on the road for a 1-2 at the moment. Let's hope on a clean restart, and Duki have just spun. Oh my god, my stomach. Oh my god. Let's hope these 6 laps and quickly. The race is restarting now. Very bad restart from Lucasade, and Northern Canuck trying not to overtake him. He has slowed down very much, risking to get overtaken by Jimmy pull-up. That is getting all the strips. No contact. He has been touched by Baba Yaga, I think. Wow, scary contact. Jimmy pull-up down onto P8. Race ruined for him. There's no chance of getting back. And these two now are on the road for a magnificent 1-2. Tariels is now gonna be under pressure from Studio Ship, bit of a poor strategy for the Red Bull driver. Or is it a poor strategy? Because he might not drop down the whole field. Maybe a few places, but not the whole field. If he can stay in the DRS of Baba Yaga, which is doing it now. Baba Yaga got a really bad exit out of the last corner. What is Tariels gonna do now? Going on the outside, he has to take risk at this point because he has nothing to lose, and he has done a great overtake on Baba Yaga. Oh, Baba Yaga going into the pits because he has lost the front wing, and now Tariels should drop only onto P6. Wow, that wasn't actually a poor strategy from Tariels. But Lucozade is still going to get a... no, actually P5, only P5. Great choice to stay out by Tariels. This hasn't been the most exciting of races, but still a good one. And now Lucozade, all he has to do is to keep the car on track and go get that win. Studio Ship with faster, fresher, medium tires is gonna try to get the place on Tariels. Right on board with him. At the Ferrari Home Grand Prix, a Ferrari could stand on the third step of the podium. DRS enabled. Studio Ship getting the fastest lap for the slipstream that Tariels is giving to him, but Tariels still staying ahead. If Studio Ship or Neroni are going to make a mistake, maybe spinning, Tariels will be P4. If Tariels obviously don't make some mistake himself. But Studio Ship now definitely gaining something, but Tariels is with 17 Harta. He should be, with the tire he has, he should be the slowest on track right now, but I think we can all say that he's the driver of the day for the great ending that he has, that is given to his race, and he's taking the slipstream on Canuck. Also Studio Ship is very close now. Great ending to this race. Taking a the slipstream now, Studio Ship. Now he is close, now can try something, but Tar is still on the DRS of Northern Canuck with, is trying to give a bit of room to Studio Ship and letting go a little bit wide and still gaining some time. Really good strategy that Tar is doing, defending the podium at least on track. Because it has done all brilliantly. And oh, what happened? Studio Ship is off! Studio Ship is off and Ron is also off. This means that Tariels is currently on the podium right now. Tariels is on podium. Who would have said that after seeing his first disastrous lap after he spinned? He bought spin and got a penalty in the first laps. He is now on the podium. Wow. So the championship race isn't over yet. Yeah, Lucozade is gonna take a great win, getting 12 points I think, so that will be 16, but very much less than he would have expected. Tarius has to keep the current track, of course. These are not elite racers of F1 esports. We are still performance racing league, but what a race from Tarius, that he is still on the DRS zone with Northern Canuck. What a race. Can he also take the place on track on Northern Canuck? That will be extraordinary. He's gaining so much, and Northern has even like 6% more battery. This is just brilliant from Tarius. This is a moment of brilliance from him. Can he win the 1-2 on track? At least on track for the Mercedes. Can he get Northern Canuck under pressure, making go off track, and then getting also P2? I don't wish any driver going off track, of course. Scuderia making moves on Ducky Huser. Lucas starting his final flying lap to take what could be still a very important win. Neroni has spun again. After this we are going to Brazil and Sao Paulo for the last 2 races of an extraordinary Tier 3 season, with this guy and this guy scrapping from the beginning to the end. Hopefully to the end. Wow, Tarius is really close. Oh, he's going all the way on the inside and nearly makes contact and loses what could have been a nice 3rd place, but I don't think Northern is gonna report him, or maybe he is, because he's the teammate of Lucasade, so a penalty favoring his teammate should be fine. Tarius is still going for that 2nd place on track. Northern Canuck isn't taking any risk and is up into P2. Driver of the day is absolutely Tarius, even if now Northern is going to finish P2. Lucasade around the famous Parabolica. Great race for him, and he's going to win the Italian Grand Prix and getting a 16 points lead on Tarius, that is coming on track P2 and P3 in the final standings of the race. Northern getting P2, completing the Mercedes 1-2. Great race from Lucasade. Great race also from Tarius, of course. And now this guy on Brazil is going to have his first chance to win this title on Tier 3. Well, I think now it's obvious. Lucasade and Tarius, even if they both gonna be promoted onto Tier 3 next year, they prefer to have bigger driving standards of the rest of the field during this season. And let's enjoy now the celebration from Mercedes. So you're seeing at your screen the standings, and wow guys, the stream have crashed only once today. Very lucky thing. We will most likely not see that anymore. But now with 2 races remaining, Lucozade and Tyrrells are going to give us some great spectacle. Thank you for following the race with me. See you next week at San Paulo. Bye guys.